Welcome to week 3 of the Safari Drawing Challenge. 5 animals over 5 weeks with a bonus at the end. This week we're going to be drawing the African elephant. If you've done the other 2 tutorials, then well done to you. If you haven't, then check out the playlist in the description below. To draw this African elephant, we're going to need some plain white paper, a pencil, an eraser and a black pen. We're going to be starting off our elephant with an oval shape towards the right hand side of the page. So just very lightly in pencil. These are just preparatory drawings, so we're going to erase them afterwards. So just very lightly, I'm drawing an oval shape in pencil. Remember, if I go too quickly, just hit pause and rewind. So there's our rough oval shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. None of this has to be perfect. It's just a preparatory shape. Next, we're going to be drawing another oval shape, but instead of going horizontally, it's going to go vertically. We're going to start this oval shape just a little way higher than this one. So I'm just going to make a little dot here and a little way lower than this one as well. So another dot there. It's going to overlap, so just follow what I'm doing. So it's, there we go. So it's kind of more like an ellipse. There we go. Excellent. Next, we're going to be drawing another oval shape, only 3, don't worry. And this one's going to be for the head of the elephant. It's going to be slightly to the left-hand side and it's going to be level to the top of this one. So I'm just going to draw a little dot here. So it's slightly tilted towards the right-hand side. You'll see what I mean. This one's smaller than the last one. There we go. Then we're going to add one line that goes all the way from this one to the trunk. So from here, I'm going to be drawing a line going upwards to join up with this shape, line going across to join up with this oval shape. It follows the oval shape all the way down and round, and that's going to be the trunk. We're next going to add in the ear. So just starting here on this oval shape, we're going to go downwards like that, just for a little way. Then we're going to go across till it hits this big oval shape over here. And then it's going to go upwards and hit this spot where these 2 lines meet. So there we go. That's it. We're going to add in the eye, which is just a little circle just here. And then the tusk, which comes out from the bottom of this oval shape, comes up and around. See how easy this is? Okay, we're going to carry on with doing the foot. So just starting here at the base of this oval shape, we're going to go down and round. It's got that leg up in the air slightly. The other one's going to be starting just here from this large oval shape. We're going to go straight down. So just a line going straight down. Then for the hind legs, if you start just here on this oval shape, we're going to be drawing the line coming diagonally down like this. Just like so. And then another stick leg just coming out like this. Did you know that the African elephant is the largest land animal on Earth? It's your fact for the day. Okay, and coming out from this oval shape too, we're going to have a line straight down, which is going to be the tail. Now I've switched over to pen, but only so that you can see it better on camera. Please carry on in pencil for the time being. We're going to start off with the face. So we're going to do the shape of the head. So we're just going to add a few more lumps and bumps on the head here. So I'm just going to make this a little bit more bumpy. So there's one bump there, a very slight bump there, and another bump before we join the trunk there. Now we're going to draw in the tusk. So at the bottom of this oval shape here, we're going to be drawing a line coming upwards, just like this, until it hits the cheekbone when it turns right and goes up like that. Just going to add in a little bit like that. Okay, now this is going to go across like so, and we're going to draw in the tusks. So both male and female elephants have tusks, and what they are, they're actually teeth which continuously grow. I'm just drawing in this tusk here. And they use them for digging for food and water, and males also use them for, well, when they're in battle. Okay, we're going to carry on with the mouth down here below, and then a couple of chins till it hits the ear, which we're going to draw in. We're going to draw a few little wrinkles here, just like that, and then we're going to draw in the eye. So the eyes got relatively small eyes in comparison to their huge bodies. So I'm just going to draw in the eye just like so. Draw in the eyelid and loads of wrinkles. There we go. Next we're going to be drawing in this trunk, so it comes all the way down here. So the trunk's a long nose and it's used for smelling, breathing, trumpeting, drinking and grabbing things. And the interesting thing is, one of the differences between the Asian elephant and the African elephant is that the African elephant has two almost like fingers at the end of its trunk. I'll show you here. So there's one there and then there's another one there, and it can use this to pick things up. Okay, so we're going to be drawing the trunk going upwards. Now we're going to be drawing some wiggly lines as it goes upwards. Just doing this really, really slowly so that you can see what I'm doing. There we go, all the way to there. Now we're just going to add in loads and loads of wrinkles. All the way to the bottom. There we go. I'm just going to draw a little, colour it in at the bottom here. Now we're going to draw in the other tusk. So up here, I'm going to be drawing in another one slightly higher up. Comes down and round. We're going to carry on by doing the ear. So at the start here, we're going to start the ear right at the top, goes upwards. And we're going to follow the shape that we did before. I'm going to add a few little wiggles in there though, so you see what I mean here. And then it comes round. So another difference between the African and Asian elephants is the shape of the ears. The African elephants have much larger ears and they almost look like the continent of Africa if you look at them. If you see the shape here, it looks very similar to the continent of Africa. Okay, now we're just going to add a few little kind of wrinkles here as well. Now we're going to carry on by drawing the shape of the body. So we're going to draw the back, comes down, following the lines that we did before. It's a little dip here, it goes up ever so slightly, and then there's sort of like a flat part here, then it hits the tail, just here. Tail comes all the way down, and there's like a rounded part on the end, and goes up, but we haven't finished with this part down the bottom. There's loads of hair coming out from this bottom bit. There we go. We're going to draw the hind leg, so starts up here, comes down, follows this line that we did before, all the way to the ground. There we go. Bring it round. Let's add a few little wrinkles here, and then it comes upwards. Goes slightly higher than that oval shape that we did before, just there. We're going to be drawing the other hind leg, so underneath here. We're going to draw it round to there. Draw the foot coming up and round. Just going to add some toenails. Now for the front leg. So starting just here on this kind of ellipsis shape here, we're going to come down. There's a joint there and comes all the way around to the foot, which is raised, just like this, coming upwards. And it comes all the way up to join just underneath this ear here. Okay, I'm going to add some toenails. There we go, there's one there and one just past there. We're then going to draw the tummy, so that comes starting up here, and it simply follows this oval shape that we did before. Did you know that elephants are matriarchal, meaning that they live in female-led groups? So the matriarch is usually the biggest and the oldest elephant in the group. Lots of facts today. Okay, we're going to be starting this other front leg just here, coming down and round, flat on the bottom bit. And then here there's lots of saggy skin here, so I'm just going to draw a couple of lines coming round, curved lines, and up, and then a bit of the toenail. Okay, so if you haven't gone over it in pen already, go over it in pen now, and then erase all the pencil marks. We're now going to add all the details, like the grass at the bottom. So this elephant's walking in the savannah. It's very grassy, very dry. So I'm just adding lots of grass down here at the bottom. If you're wondering why I've got this really strange green nail varnish, it's because my 2-year-old daughter chose it. She told me I had to wear it for my next tutorial, so here we go. Her choice, not mine. Excellent. Now we're just going to add a little bit of shadow under here. Okay, we're also going to add quite a bit of shadow under here. So I'm going to be using a technique called cross hatching, which is where you do lines in one direction. If you've watched my other videos, you'll notice that I've used it a lot. So lines in one direction, followed by lines in the other direction. Just like so. I'm just going to make this even darker just here. Okay, now we're going to add a few more wrinkles. So just under here on the tummy area, there's a line going up, and from here there are lots of wrinkles coming down. There's also a line on the tummy which goes like this, like so, and there's a line on the leg which goes just downwards like this. We have another little line up here to show all the bones and the muscles, and then just one just following, tracing the back here. We have another line here, and then one here, and oh, we got to put in some big old wrinkles here. Here we go, and then one on the back of the leg here, and here as well. And some more wrinkles on the front here. Some more wrinkles here. Oh, and a few saggy bits of skin here. So the wrinkles go all the way across here. Now, I forgot to add in a line just here, just on the front of the tusk, just going upwards. And there's one just here as well. Now to add in some more shadow. So this area is all in shadow, so I'm just doing a little bit more cross hatching here. A little bit on the ear here, and certainly underneath the ear. This is all in shadow. Also behind this front leg, and on this furthest leg here. So all in one direction. Then I'm going to go back and do it in the other direction. I'm also going to draw some lines just to show the shadow of the tusk. There we go. So it carries on upwards and on the underside of the trunk. I'm going to make certain areas a little bit darker, so here. These are just the finishing touches, so just adding in all the shadow, just make it look really realistic and really 3D. Once you start adding these little touches, then your drawing really does come to life. Do a little bit more shadow underneath this ear here. underneath here. On the underside of the tail. And obviously underneath the tusk, can't leave those out. And there's your finished elephant drawing. Well done, you've got to the end of the tutorial. Next week we're going to be drawing the hippopotamus. So keep an eye out for that one. And also if you want to check out the whole playlist, there's a link to it just here. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like if you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me today. Bye bye.